All right, welcome. It is noon on Friday, June 11th. My name is Brian. Welcome to a live stream for Comeback Yoga on YouTube. Um, if this is your first time here, Comeback Yoga is a Denver-based nonprofit, and we offer free trauma-informed yoga to help military members. They're, separated military members, veterans, retired, active duty, National Guard, pretty much anyone in the military scope and their support network, families, friends. We offer free trauma-informed yoga to help develop some resilience to our life experiences. It just means we're able to better respond to life, adapt, be flexible, be strong, be open. All the things that yoga brings, which is cool. Today's class is a 45-minute all levels class. So do your best, focus on your breath, and have fun. You know what? That's what it's all about. We're going to start with just a seated breathing. So take a seat in a chair, on your couch, on your floor, and just orient yourself to your space. What sounds do you hear? Take a breath. Deep breath, fill up the lungs, let it all out, nice and easy. I'm not trying to force anything or control anything. We're just breathe. Just notice your breath, where it lands in your body. And notice, things about the space that you're in, where the doors are, where other people are. You might see another person walk through here. Don't be alarmed. She's supposed to be here. She lives here. But yeah, I recommend that for any yoga class you go to. When you go to a new studio, a new space, or even an old space that you're used to, just orient yourself to the reality on the ground, where you're at in that moment. Really in that moment, because things change from second to second, from day to day. And that's why we do this practice, healthy lifestyle, healthy habit, or ritual of tuning in to your breath and your body. Helps me a lot. Hopefully it helps you. So we'll just take another deep breath. Feel the sounds, feel the sounds. Hear sounds, feel the breath, feel things. Less thinking, more feeling is what I invite you to do for today's practice. And just feel the breath coming in and out. And just notice whatever sounds you hear. Just notice them. Don't even try not to cling onto them. Just notice where your breath is in your body. Notice where you're feeling your breath. If something's tight, maybe you want to move it around. It's totally cool. You gotta gather into your space, gather into your body, and into into you. Yeah, there she is. So, really feel grounded in the body parts that are touching the ground. What's up, fly? Back door's open, so we got flies. It's all good. Taking a deep breath. Just feel where it fills up in your lungs. Right, is your breath tight? Is it constricted? Is it open? No judgment. Just notice. We're looking at non-detached, whatever that means. Just notice things the way they are at the moment without assigning a label to it. Maybe recommendation. Deep breath. Slow exhale. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. If not, just soften your gaze and focus your point on the ground or on the wall. It's not moving. If you move around, feel free. I encourage you to be playful. If I give an instruction of, anything in a yoga pose, try it. If it doesn't work for you, that's cool. Try something else. Be very curious about your body. Nothing that I say is hardcore alignment you must do. That's not a thing. For me, it's not a thing. So for this class, experiment. Move your hands around, move your feet around, move your body around. Should feel good. Deep breath. Slow exhale. Just keep focusing on the breath coming from the belly to the mid-chest to the upper chest. And exhaling it out nice and slow and smooth. Noticing sounds in the room, noticing feelings in your body, thoughts in your brain, smells you might smell, sounds you might hear. Just be aware, but try to be relaxed in your awareness. It's like, oh yeah, make your things. It's all good. Just taking another deep breath. And another slow, smooth exhale. Just trying to settle into the body, settle into your breath. Center yourself for the practice that is to come right here in this moment. Just be here. Try as best as you can to just be here right now, wherever you're at. Hear the sound of the breath. Sometimes it's kind of, it sounds to me like the ocean tides going in and out, which I really love because the water is my friend. Even though I live in a landlocked state. The ocean is only a breath away from me. Ocean guy. Deep breath. Slow, smooth exhale. Release, relax, move around a little bit. Oh, yeah. You can move your neck around. And if it helps you, if it's too much to, or not too much, but if it's an option for you is to move also with your breath, you know, take a deep breath. Arms can come up, stretch them up, spread the fingers nice and wide. And as you exhale, bring them down nice and slow. You can always move with your breath. Inhale the right arm up, left hand down by the side. As you exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, both arms up, spread the fingers wide, palms facing forward. And as you exhale, right hand down, left arm comes over the left ear, leaning to the right. It's always an option to move the breath instead of just sitting still. Arms up, inhale up, exhale down. Just let the hands fall where they may on the thighs. Where you're at, just take a nice, smooth, deep inhale. Slow, smooth exhale. Just really tune into your breath for this practice. Don't worry about what things are supposed to look like. This isn't Instagram, this is real life. So we're 8 minutes in. That's 8 minutes in. How do you feel? Keep breathing, keep relaxing, keep releasing. Trying to lift the vibe, but also calm down. And the breath is the guide. Slow, smooth, deep breaths. In and out the nose if that works for you. You can always breathe in and out the mouth if you have a clogged nose or something going on with your nose that prevents you from breathing in and out your nose comfortably. Breathing in and breathing out. And in the seated position, we're just going to rotate our torso in a circle. Small circles. Try to keep that nice, released, relaxed breath. But a full breath. Full breath in, full breath out. Just going in a slow circle to the right or left, it doesn't matter. Whatever side you choose to go. Breathing in and breathing out. Just noticing where your body is right now, how it feels. this is too long in a seated position, feel free to move around, move your legs. We'll be moving here in a second. Switch directions. Just nice, slow and smooth, calm flow. So we're trying to avoid herky-jerky movements. Very technical phrase. Then come back to the center. And inhale the arms up. Bring the palms together, maybe bend the elbows if that helps. Bring the elbows towards each other a little bit. For a little stretch in the upper back. Straighten your arms as much as you can on an inhale, maybe look up. As you exhale, bring the hands down, palms together, center of the chest, thumbs touch the sternum. Releasing the shoulders down just a little bit. You don't have to push them down. We're just make sure they're relaxed, but you're sitting up nice and tall. Firm up your belly a little bit. Take a breath. Another breath. Slow, smooth exhale. And we'll release the hands, release the legs, shake them out. Oh yeah. And then, however it works for you, we'll start standing. All right. So what we're going for here is a stable, rounded, standing posture. We're going to bend the knees a little bit, so I'm going to turn the side so you can see. Bring your feet just a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Give that a shot if that works for you. If it doesn't work for you, adjust your feet until you feel comfortable. And then balance yourself on the front and back axis of your foot. So the ball of the foot, the toes, and the heel. So you have equal distribution of your weight, front and back. And take a breath. Stand up nice and tall. And once you get to where you feel you have equal distribution, front and back, see if you were leaning into the right or left. I tend to lean into my right foot. I don't know why, it just does. So see if you can balance front and back and left and right. Really feel the floor or the ground, the earth, pushing up on you, and the gravity pushing down. And then maybe grab some sand, make fists with your toes. Die Hard reference. I do it a lot, sorry. We're just trying to feel super grounded, super stable through the legs. So you might bounce around a little bit, see if you fall off balance, which is totally fine. Just bring yourself back. If ever you fall out of a pose, just laugh about it and come on back. So we're going to feel really stable. We're just shaking out the upper body, shaking out the lower body. So any kind of organic movement that you got going on. Full breaths. Up in the chest. Maybe squeeze shoulder blades together. Maybe look up. Just shake it out. You can bend forward a little bit. Shake it out. But really still feel grounded through the feet. Then raise the right heel. Push down with the right balls of the foot. There's only one ball of the foot, but push down into it so you feel a little stretch in your toes. It's kind of like when you sit back on your heels, little broken toe pose is what it's called, some people. And then drop the heel. Feel grounded again, inhale the arms up. Stretch up nice and tall, bend the knees down. Exhale the arms down. A little movement, and then we're going to go side to side. Just let the arms kind of flail. We're going in a circle. Kind of like that chair ride that they have in amusement parks. That's terrifying. But also kind of fun. Just trying to feel grounded through the feet, releasing any kind of tension in the lower back. Keep that nice even breath. And we'll come back to neutral. And we're going to lift the left heel, push down with the toes and the ball of the left foot.
Still with even pressure through both feet, front and back. Deep breath. Move out the neck a little bit. Then drop the left heel. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to come up on both toes really slow. Use your balance. You can use a wall, use a chair if you need to. Pushing down with the toes might help you. Pushing down with the ball of the foot, bending the knees forward, dropping the hips back a little bit. So you can stand up nice and tall, take a deep breath, lower it on down. Just kind of walk it out. Work 10. Right. Then just find your neutral stance again. Nice balanced stance, however you just were. Just gonna wrap your arms right over left or left over right, whatever, and try to hug your back. Just kind of walk your fingers. So you got elbow to elbow contact maybe. However you can get it. This is all you can do. Maybe you got to grab hold of your shirt sleeves. Just trying to walk the fingers so that you feel like you're giving yourself a little hug, and then let the elbows be heavy, let the arms be heavy, let your feet really be heavy into the floor, and then take a nice deep breath. Hug yourself, squeeze, squeeze, and then let it out on your exhale. Shake out the arms, shake out the shoulders, maybe like a swimmer, getting ready. Then whatever side you just did, cross the opposite arm over the left. So I just did right over left, so I'm going to do left over right. Same kind of thing. We're just kind of walking the fingers. I try to grab my scapula, my shoulder blades a little bit so I can hug. Take a deep breath. Ground it through the feet. Expand that chest. Hug yourself as you exhale. Shake it out. Shake it out. Then you bring your right hand or your left arm like so. So the left tricep is parallel to the ground and the arm is bent at 90 degrees. You're going to take your right arm, you're going to put it in the crook of your left arm and just squeeze with your left arm. So resist the temptation to turn to your left or your right. See that you're not, actually that feels really good, so we're going to do that too. But first, squeeze with the left arm. Just going for sensation in the right shoulder. Still feeling grounded through the feet. Really balanced through the weight distribution on the legs. Slow, controlled inhale. Slow, smooth exhale. Take another deep breath. Squeeze with the left arm, and as you exhale, lean it over. Yeah, it's kind of cool. We're exploring. We're finding new things. Just notice what feels good or what doesn't feel good in this position, and then inhale back up. As you exhale, let it all go. Shake it out. Maybe bend the legs a little bit. All right. Stable feet. Nice even breath. Inhale the arms up. Palms together. Bring them down. Center your chest. Take a pause. Take a breath. See how grounded you feel in your feet. Through the legs. Push down the toes of both feet. Are you still balanced and evenly distributed in your weight? How do you feel? Nice deep breath. Bring the right tricep parallel to the ground. Right arm bent at 90 degrees. Left arm comes into the crook. Squeeze the right arm into the left so you feel sensation in the left shoulder. Keep the knees bent. Find your nice balanced groove. Take a deep breath. Exhale it out nice and smooth. Squeeze a little bit more with the right arm. Deep breath as you exhale. Lean over to the right. See where the breath lands. See what feels good. See where you feel sensation. Really feel where you feel sensation. I say see, but what I'm trying to say is feel it. So I should say feel. Inhale back up to center. Deep breath, exhale. Check it out. Bend the knees up and down. All right. We'll inhale the arms up nice and tall. Reach up, palms forward, spread the fingers nice and wide, so like so. And then bring your arms down parallel to the ground with the palms straight ahead, like so. And then relax them, so close them together, and then open them up all the way. Relax, open, relax. All the while, feeling balanced. In the feet, take some nice, even breaths. And then speed up. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Couple more. Maintain your nice, even breath. Maintain a nice, even stance. Maintain slow, smooth, calm breath. Even when your forearms and arms are saying, "What are you doing?" Shake it out, release it. Bring it back parallel, make a fist. Little circles with the wrists. We're going to move left and right, shifting the weight from left to right. Switch directions. Move your wrists smoothly, slowly. Then bring the palms back facing forward. Nice and tall with the torso, nice and balanced in the feet. Knees can be bent a little bit. And you're just going to flex the fingertips, the nails towards your face. Like bend your elbows a little bit. And then as you exhale, turn the fingertips towards the floor. Try to, stretch your wrists back towards you. And just go back and forth, nice even breaths. A couple more times. Oh, shake it out. Let it all down. All right, then we're gonna do 3 variations of tree pose. Okay, so tree pose is a balancing pose. It's also a heating pose, so it can actually build warmth, warm you up before you start your practice. So, grounding in the feet. You're gonna put your weight into your right foot. Just take a deep breath. Sit up nice and stand up nice and tall, or if you're in a chair, sit up nice and tall. Just gonna bring the heel, the left foot towards the ankle so that you can put the toes of the left foot on the ground and then open the hip up to the left. Like a little kickstand. Then inhale the arms up. Bring the palms together, bring it down center of your chest. You can stay here. It's option 1. Option 2, lift the foot up off the ground and push the heel of the whole sole of the foot into your calf muscle and push the calf muscle into the foot. So you have pressure just a little bit. Opening up the hip, up nice and tall, nice even breath. Use your balance, it's all right. Use your kickstand, get your balance. Come on back, below the knee. Try not to be on the knee. It's my suggestion. Stay here, option 2. Option 3 is to use your left hand to help your left foot come up as far as it can to the inside of the thigh, right below your groin. Push the right thigh into the foot and the left foot into the right thigh. Open the hip up a little bit. You even bring your left hand down onto your left knee and your right hand onto your heart. Release the shoulders down. Focus a point on the ground about 4 or 5 feet in front of you. Might help you keep your balance. Bending the right knee might help you keep your balance. If at any point you need to come down, do so controlled and slow and smooth. Try not to fall out of the pose. Bring both hands together, palms center the chest. Inhale the arms up, spread them out nice and wide, palms facing forward. If that works, or you can put the palms together. And then exhale, release the left leg, release the arms, shake out the right leg, put all the weight in the left leg. Bring your feet neutral, inhale the arms up, stretch it up, exhale, fold it forward, nice and slow. Bend the knees, let the head fall down to the floor, be heavy. Super deep breath up into the chest, and then exhale, lower back down. Maybe sway side to side. Still feeling grounded in both feet, balanced weight in both feet. Next inhale, you're going to let the arms and head dangle. Roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time to standing. I like to shift left and right. Sometimes it Feels good. All the way to the left foot. Do the same thing on the other side, tree. So you're going to do a kickstand first. Right toes on the ground, right heel towards the right shin. Open the right hip up. Look nice and tall. Take a breath. That's option 1. Palm center chest, option 2. Sole the right foot into the left calf. Pushing the calf muscle into the foot into the calf muscle. Nice even breath. That's option 2. You can stay there, totally cool. Or you can use your right hand, help your right foot up into the socket. Right thigh, little left thigh. So left thigh pushes into the right foot pushes into the left thigh just a little bit. Right hip opens up, right hand onto the right knee, left hand to the heart. Release shoulders down. Focus gaze on the ground in front of you, on the wall, someplace that isn't moving. Nice even deep breath. It's okay if you have little micro movements in your foot. It's helping you keep your balance. If you lose your balance, it's all good. Bring yourself back up. Take a breath. Palms together. This is the final challenge. Inhale the arms up, spread them out nice and wide. Deep breath. And then exhale, let it all down. Shake out the left foot. Oh yeah. Bring your feet back to about hip width apart. Stand nice and tall. Inhale the arms up. Stretch it up as far as you can, and then bend the knees. Swan dive yourself down, forward fold.
Just let the upper body be heavy. Maybe grab opposite elbows. So the left hand comes to the right elbow, right hand to the left. Feel balanced weight in both feet, front and back, left and right.
Inhale, raise your torso up halfway so you're in like a 90-degree angle. Your torso is parallel to the ground. Elongate through the spine. Legs old. Have a flat back. And then exhale, fold it forward, reach around the legs, give your legs a little hug. The hands come down into the floor, so bend the knees as much as you need to. You can walk the hands out a little bit farther. You're going to step back to plank, push-up position, nice and slow. Pushing down with the hands, push the floor away. Take a breath, drop your knees as you exhale, come to the tops of the feet, drop the chest between the thumbs, and lay down on the ground. Drop your forehead to the floor, if that's comfortable. Take a breath. Push down with the toes. As you inhale, you're going to push down with your pelvis. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift your chest and head forward and up. Just go as far as feels good for you. Exhale, lower the head back down. Spread the fingers out a little bit wider. Maybe the outside of your mat, or where your mat would be. And tent up on your fingertips. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together, push down the pelvis to the tops of the feet. Raise the torso up. Exhale it back down. And then lay your left side of your head down onto the floor. Keep the fingertips and everything where they're at. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And pushing down with the fingers. Push down with the pelvis. Push down with the toes. Lift the torso up, forward and up. Exhale, dropping the head to the right. So the right ear touches the ground with the right temple. Fingertips are still tinted up. One breath here, and then next inhale. Raise the torso, push down the pelvis, push down the toes. Exhale the head back down. Release the arms so that your head rests on top of the hands. So just move your hips left and right. Kind of release the lower spine. Nice, slow, smooth inhale, slow, smooth exhale. And from here, come up on your elbows. You're going to turn your torso onto your left hip. You're going to bring the right foot in front of your right knee. And push up onto your left hand. And then bring your torso, or bring the whole body into kind of a modified side plank. So you kind of have to adjust. Raise the hips up.
so that you're kind of in a straight line. This is a modified side plank. Find a position in your hand that doesn't hurt your wrist. So I'm going to adjust because that hurt my wrist. Claw with your fingertips, maybe it'll help. Hips will go up. Right arm comes up to the sky as you inhale. Maybe look up with the right hand. This is option one. Another option, to bring the right knee down and the right foot is in line. Here's another variation of side plank. The hips come up and forward. Right arm is up. Just a couple options for side plank. Take a couple deep breaths. And then we'll transition by coming down on an exhale to your hands and knees. I'm going to turn around so I'm not weirded out. So option one is to come down to the right hip, straighten the right leg, bring the left leg in front, push up on the right hand, and use your foot and your hand, even the right foot, to bring your body up. Torso up, left arm up. Side plank version one. Or right knee down, left leg straight, pushing down the knife edge, left foot, left arm up. Nice even weight through the right hand. Claw on with the fingertips of the right hand, maybe. You can even kick that right foot back behind you for more of a tripod balance. Nice even breath. Just kind of explore with those two variations. And then we'll exhale the hand down, left knee down. Bring the knees wide, bring the toes together, sit the hips back, come up onto your heels. Deep breath, and then walk yourself down to a child's pose so you can stack your hands, stack your head on top of your hands, if that works. Blocks are super dope for just kind of releasing your upper body. You can like rest your head on top of the block if this feels good. Blocks are awesome tools for everybody. I invite you to use them. Try different depths, variations, different sides, tall, short. Goal here is to like release the head and the upper body into the floor and just take five breaths. Whatever your breath looks like, whatever it feels like right now. Just really try to release into the ground. Release the lower spine if you can. Just follow your breath by breath. My breaths will be a little bit different than yours. That's totally cool. Everybody's unique. It kind of makes things cool. And then bring yourself back up, sitting back on your heels. And we're going to slowly transition back to standing. Up nice and tall. Grounded through the feet, balance through the feet, front, back, left, right, inhale, arms up. Forward fold, nice, slow forward fold. Roll yourself up, arms dangle, head dangles, one vertebrae at a time, standing up in the inhale. Get yourself nice and grounded into your left foot. You're going to cross the right over the left, figure four. You can use a wall if you need to, use a chair. Oh. We're just going to sit back. So this is like a standing pigeon pose. Find your balance. Really flex that right toe towards the right knee. Just bring your hands down so rest left hand on the left heel or the right heel. Right hand on the right knee. Feeling balance. We're going for sensation in the right hip a little bit. You'll also have some sensation in the left leg, of course. It's just doing a lot of work. Relax the upper body, take a deep breath. And stand up. Shake it out. Switch into the right leg. Cross left over right. Same thing, flex the toes towards the left knee. When you're ready, however you need to have your arms, it's cool. Grab hold of something, somebody. You can bring your hands into prayer position if that helps you. I like to rest my hands on top of the heel and the knee, helps me feel grounded. Deep breath. Little sensation in the left leg, left hip. Next inhale, stand up, shake it out. Spread the feet nice and wide, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. If you spread your arms out like so, your ankles might be below your wrists. That's cool. Just experiment, find what works for you. Toes can be parallel, or you can have them kick down to the sides. I like them parallel because I even kind of like to kick my heels out a little bit because I feel more of a stretch in my ankle. Bend the knees. Feel grounded, same as we did before. Balanced weight left and right, front and back. Inhale, arms up. Fold it forward, grab opposite elbows. Wide-legged forward fold.
Nice even breaths. Still balanced in the weight. So you're not too far into your heels, you're not too far into your toes. Nice balanced distribution of weight on the feet. Head is relaxed, neck is relaxed, shake off the head. Bring your hands down and walk your hands towards the left foot as you pivot the left foot forward, pivot the right foot. So now we're in like a lunge. You can adjust. I push the right foot back, bring the left thigh parallel to the floor if you can. You can even right knee can come down. That's totally cool. Take a deep breath. Just here in a little lunge for a couple seconds. Try to straighten out your back. Push down the left heel, push back with the right heel. You're going to bring the right knee down, walk the hands back to the center, and kind of pivot back to that wide-legged forward fold. Drop the head, take a deep breath. Maybe raise the chest as you breathe, as you exhale, lower back down to the floor. Next inhale, we're going to pivot over to the right. So the right toes come forward first. Pivot the left heel. Bring the right hand over the other side of the right foot. Bend the right knee. Left knee can come down. That's totally cool. Take a deep breath. Just get here for a couple minutes in this lunge. Pushing back with the left heel. Down with the right heel. Straighten out the back a little bit. Keep both legs and feet strong and engaged. And then lean in to your hands so you can step your right foot back. Bend the knees nice and generously. Downward facing dog. Pedal the heels up one at a time. So bending left knee, bending right leg. Switching off back and forth. Pushing the floor away with the hands. Shaking off the neck. When I bend my left knee, I look to the right. Pushing down with the right heel. Sticking right here for breath. As you exhale, switch. So right knee bends, look to the left, push down with the left heel. Breath as you exhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, push the hands into the floor, push the floor away, bring the hips up and back, and then gently push the heels down. Shake off the neck. Bring the knees down nice and slow. And then transition yourself to your booty. Then feet planted on the ground, knees facing up towards the ceiling. Drop down onto your back nice and slow. Move the kettlebell out of your way. There's one. Bring the knees together. Bring the arms out to a T, or you can bring them into a cactus. I like both, but I'm going to do cactus today. Feel free to do whatever you like. Then you're going to push down the feet, bring the hips up, move them off to the right a little bit, take another deep breath, and as you exhale, both knees drop to the left. That was a very satisfying crack in my lower back. Nice even breath, try to release the spine.
calm the mind as much as you can with your breath. Take a nice deep breath. So you feel it in your upper chest, and then exhale it out nice and slow. Just take a couple more breaths here. Next inhale, both knees are going to come up nice and slow, back to center. You adjust your hips back to the center of the mat. Take a breath. Push down the feet till the hips come up. Move them over to the left a little bit. Take a deep breath. Next exhale, both knees to the right. You just stay here for about 5 breaths, 30 seconds. You might notice which side is tighter than the other. Sometimes that's the case. It's not good or bad, it is. We tend to favor left or right sometimes, front and back. So yoga can help balance that out. What you do on one side, you do on the other. So we have equity in our body. Balance in the mind and the body. Next inhale, bring both knees back up to center. Bring the hips back to the middle, and then hug your knees to your chest, give them a little squeeze. Deep breath as you exhale, release. Just let it kind of hang there, and then take another inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze the legs towards the chest. Then you can either roll to your right side and sit up, or if you want a little added challenge, you can kick the feet and sit up. Whatever you do, sit up nice and controlled. And bring yourself to a happy, comfy, seated position. Water. Yeah. We're just in the class like we started the class. Sit up nice and tall. Take a few deep breaths, kind of, move your body around, whatever feels good. Maybe do some neck circles. Slow and controlled. Breathing nice and smooth and deep. Sitting up nice and tall. Where your lower belly has room to fill. There. Just check in and see how you feel. Take a deep breath. Let it out. We'll inhale the arms up overhead. Stretch them up nice and tall. Bring the palms together. You can bend your elbows if you need to. Or you can straighten them out. It's up to you, or your arms can be like so. It's up to you. Bring the palms together if that feels good, but bring them down, center your chest. Release the shoulders down a little bit. Go nice and tall with an inhale as you exhale. Couple deep breaths. Check in with how you're feeling. And once again, my name is Brian from Comeback Yoga. Thank you so much for joining us for the Friday live stream. We offer a lot of live streams on YouTube. We're starting to get classes going back in person here in Denver and Boulder and all throughout Colorado. We welcome you to come to our website and check it out, comebackyoga.org. It's in the description below, I think. Be healthy, be happy, have an awesome weekend, be kind to each other. See you next time. Peace. All right. Bye, everybody.